images, we went to Kodak to give us a special film stock. People will think it's an overkill for a television show. I don't think that's true. It's just a different image, even if you look at it on a stamp-sized phone.
Cassie got all of the things she wanted. She got the guy, she got the house, she's got the wedding, and yet there's this gnawing sensation that maybe there's more.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Good. Nate and Cassie's dynamic is very interesting. I think that there's a lot of love there, but there's also just a lot of regret and animosity and confusion. How's it feel? Great.
Nate's past mistakes have put him in a pretty tight situation, and he's trying to satisfy all of Cassie's dreams, but her issues are existential as opposed to material.
All the unhappy men in the world for just $50. They could get a personalized pic and text from me. That's it? People just want to feel special.
We find Lexi, she's working in Hollywood for a showrunner, and she's got these set ideals, and it's about ambition and rising up and making a career for herself.
What if he kisses her and then says the line?
And action.
Lexi's obsessed with movies and directing. She'd always been wanting to work in film and TV. That makes sense for her. Good note.
And cut.
What you see on television directly impacts the way we see one another, okay?
I feel like there are few actors who have like the presence that Sharon has. When I heard that I was working with her, I was terrified. And she was so nice, but you know, she's Sharon Stone.
God knows that she is my fantasy daughter-in-law. So I've adopted her and her entire family into my universe. What I love about this show is that we are addressing these almost transcendental issues of what's happening in society. What is the crisis of teenage? Now we're looking at what is it to become an adult?
Sharon just brought a kind of a gravitas and a humor to this that I think it really yearned for.
Lori, hey, how are you?
You owe me money.
No, I know, yeah, I was gonna pay you back.
You were? It has been really, really fun to come back and do season 3. Just meeting the new characters this season. It's a very different vibe because you do get to see more of Lori. She's kind of a buffoon. She's still a terrible person, but this season has been super fun.
I knew I wanted Lou to be caught between these two warring factions. Lori's sort of redneck group versus this black cowboy group, and that Rue is caught in the middle.
You walk up into my house, dance with my girls, and you don't even introduce yourself. Yeah, it is the quintessential intro to Alamo Brown. Sam had expressed right at the beginning this season was inspired by his love of Sergio Leone's movies, you know. Fistful of Dollars, The Good, Bad, the Ugly, and he really wanted to pay homage to that genre, and in particular for Alamo Brown. Well, I think Alamo likes to think that he's very intelligent, cultured. You should just say fucking high school.
Nigga, she talking about high school. The first day out of LA, we went in this trailer just to, write up lines and shit. And I heard him speak with his real accent. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is that? Like, how the fuck you do that? I thought that was an act. And you're like, oh no, that's my real speaking voice. And, forget that you heard it because that was probably the last time.
You believe in God?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see if he believes in you. Alamo is drawn to people with what he considers grit, with spirit, and he sees that in the young group. He recognizes these assets and also how they can be useful to him.
You really should call Fez.
Yeah, I know. I feel guilty, but I haven't had any time. I've been really busy.
Just, pick up the phone and call him. It's not like he's going anywhere. He's in prison for 30 years.
Angus didn't make it. in real life. So, you know, at least in the made-up world of Euphoria, he's still alive.
Aren't you glad that we became friends?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, me too. Lexi Howard.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, nice. That's the mom liquor.
Okay. Getting to work with Angus was like one of the great privileges of my life. He was so funny and so kind and so grounding. He was such a special person. We really missed him this season.
Euphoria Season 3 is about truth and consequences. And all these actors are so gifted and so versatile in their own ways. Audiences are going to be really excited to see. I feel like we try to make this world a little larger and bigger in scope and deliver what we're known for and a little more.
You're thinking about a lifetime of being her bestie when reality hits. A new phase has arrived. Starting at age 9, ask their doctor about HPV vaccination.
New plan. Hey Google, what's the fastest way to the pier?